Evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Otsego City Council meeting. These are on. They were on. Okay. Sorry about that. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Otsego Council meeting. Tonight is Monday, November 24th. Audra, can you have the record show that our attorney is online, our city planner is present, our city engineer is present, along with all council members, our assistant city administrator, and our city administrator. At this time, I'll join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and for all. Thank you. Our first item of business this evening is our open forum. This is the portion of the meeting that you can come to the podium, state your name and address, and limit comments to 5 minutes or less. Would anyone like to speak at this time?
Hi, Jeannie Holland, County Commissioner. It's nice seeing all of you. Just wanted to update you on a few things. Everybody should have gotten their tax mailers. This year, as you noticed, that we had a newsletter that we put in there, being as we were sending it all out, we decided to put a newsletter to kind of explain how the breakdown is on the taxes, county, for the city, for the school districts, so people can understand. I thought it was very well done and a nice addition to our tax statements. If anybody has any questions on the valuation, I do know sir is beholden to the state. They have to go between 90 and 100% of market value. So if anybody's taxes if their valuation went up this year, which I'm assuming did, because your city of Otsego is a very attractive place with a lot of building, a lot of sales. So valuation might have gone up a little bit, but that's very unfortunate. It's hard on our assessor because he'd rather go back to the old days, but that's state statute and state watches that. So just wanted, and then 37 is done for the year. They're ahead of project a bit. The roundabout is done. I think it'll make everybody from Otsego that wants to get on the freeway a little happier for the winter. And then it'll start next spring, hopefully get done. The goal is, of course, October 26, but maybe earlier. So that would be great. Any other questions? Oh, I also want to say I had a delightful time playing bingo on a Monday at 1 o'clock with your seniors. And if you ever get to feel good about what you do and your cities, the city of Otsego, that is 25 people. I asked them, if they're happy with living in Otsego and what makes them happy. And they had some great things to say. So great pick me up for all of you if you get a chance. They're a really fun group, and you're lucky to have Connie because she makes it fun. Your Parks and Recs department is amazing. Say the best in the county.
Did you win?
And what?
Did you win?
I did. I won once.
Really?
I was surprised. I never win at bingo. So they said they were all excited that I won. So yeah, it was a really delightful crowd. And so yeah, you guys can be happy, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I'm thankful for all the hard work you guys put in. I know, being on school board and commissioner, it is not easy to serve your community. And so I'm thankful for all the hard work you guys put in to serving Otsego. So any questions?
Jeannie, I was just going to mention, if you haven't seen it, the flashing crosswalk that you got us is up on Parish.
Oh, it's the trail's done. I have to go and see that. Nice, nice. That will be nice. I can't wait because I love to bike on that Overtail River for Pompey.
So thank you again for thank you again for helping us get that.
Oh, you bet. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charles Hediger, 9539 Parkington Avenue. I just got a couple quick things. There is a culvert on the south side of my property that runs under 95th that you guys, a few years before I bought my house, that is actually 6 inches taller than my back grade of my yard. So is there something we can do about that as far as coming out, removing it? Because there is never any water that and restoring my yard to what it was before, or coming out and putting it deeper somehow. And then the other thing is I got a neighbor that I complained about numerous times to the city about his upkeep of his yard and I complained twice this year. Nobody ever came out and dealt with it. I mean, every year his grass is waist high. Maybe you'll come out mowed once every 2 years. There's trees growing out through the roof, back side of his house, the roof. There's a tree that has taken all the shingles and it's down to the tar paper, almost completely taken the tar paper. So if somebody come out and assess that house, maybe do something about it. It's rarely ever there. So it's like it's been abandoned.
Can you leave your contact information with our city engineer in
Yep.
regards to the culvert?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Come on, you move away.
Yep.
Kathy Coles, 15613 90th Street Northeast. Here's this month's picture. Still not doing anything.
Mayor, I took a picture of it Friday as well when I stopped in to try and speak with the manager who was on a conference call, and I have not gotten a call back. So citation is going this week again. So
Dan is trying, he's keeping me informed on what's going on, but there's still nothing. And it's now the end of November, 5 years in. So.
Wow.
Thank you.
And if they think I'm just gonna go away, they better think again. It's like, as long as I live there, I'm gonna come and let you guys know they need to do this.
Right.
So,
Well, it's what was agreed to, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Audrey, you have the copy of the picture this time. Okay.
I do.
Does anyone want to see it? It is the same as last month, but there was the issue that Audrey needs to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mayor, staff will distribute the picture tomorrow. to the
Okay.
collection.
everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we still are under open forum. Any other comments? All right, we will close open forum and move on to consider our agenda for, does anyone have anything that they would like to add or delete at this time?
Madam Mayor,
That's right.
I'd like to move 3.3 off of consent.
Okay.
We can make that 5.1.
Okay.
And with that, I would move to approve agenda as amended.
Second.
Motion by Ryan, seconded by Corey. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Moving on to consent, a motion would be in order.
Madam Mayor,
Ms. Ryan,
I move to approve the consent agenda as amended.
Second.
motion by Ryan, seconded by Corey. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion is. Item 4.1 is our general obligation water revenue note 2025A. I'll turn this over to our city administrator.
Let me get the file pulled up here quick. All right, Mayor Council, action requested tonight is adoption of a resolution approving the issuance of a GO water revenue note for 2025A. This is related to the Well House 4 water treatment improvement project. This project kicked off last fall and is expected to be complete in the spring of 2026. Through approvals through the Department of Health and through the Public Facilities Authority, this project did qualify for funding the water revenue note program. It is about an $8.5 million project. Staff did secure a grant through congressionally directed spending in the amount of $3.4 million. And then also through the state program, there was an additional $4.2 million of emerging contaminants and principal forgiveness grants applied to this. So the net borrowing is $845,955. It bears an interest rate of 1.609%. It has a 10-year amortization. The resolution was approved by the city's bond council and reviewed by our municipal advisor. So again, the requested action tonight is authorizing issuance through the resolution in your packet.
Council questions for staff on this? Or a motion?
Madam Mayor,
Yes, Ryan?
I move to adopt resolution 2025-62, accepting the offer of the Minnesota Public Facilities Authority to purchase a $845,955 general obligation revenue note of 2025A, providing for its issuance, and authorizing execution of a bond purchase and project loan agreement with emerging contaminant grants.
Second.
Motion by Ryan, seconded by Tina. Is there any discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item 4.2 is to consider cancellation of our regular city council meeting for December 22nd, 2025.
Mayor, Council, thank you. Included this as an item as staff had not broached this topic with council to date, but looking to get direction on whether you want to host a meeting on December 22nd. City code does outline what the meeting schedule would be. So there would need to be formal action from the city council to cancel that meeting. So again, presenting this concept consistent with past years, that is a holiday week, but certainly up to the council if you'd want to have that meeting as scheduled. Otherwise, there is a motion in your packet to cancel that meeting.
Comments from council?
Madam Mayor. This council's refused to act on the rapidly approaching deadline to cancel the contracts and clarify our fire service for residents and our service providers. Means that at the next meeting, we will have to make a decision one way or the other. And since some of my colleagues have indicated that they are in favor of terminating the contracts, it would be premature to cancel the final meeting of the year without having the language in front of us. We're going to need another meeting to hash this out, I suspect. So I think it would be better if we wait on making this decision until the next meeting.
City code requires at least one regular meeting prior. So if you at December 8th determine that you don't need to cancel or if you can choose on December 8th to either cancel or not cancel. So
Sure. Okay. Right. I think everyone's fine with that.
Yeah.
And Adam, do you have some follow-up in regards to that? That there was questions addressed last time and regarding those contracts and decisions with those fire contracts and the dates in which we need to provide.
Mayor, yes. Interim Chief Scott and I are meeting with the city administrator and the fire chief for the city of Elk River tomorrow. That is the letter that does carry a 365-day notice requirement. There is nothing that says that letter needs to be issued at all or that it needs to be issued by a certain date. It just carries a 365-day termination notice. So again, I would request that we gain information with our meeting tomorrow and bring that back for presentation at the December 8th meeting.
Okay.
In addition to meeting with Elk River, we met with the City of Rogers Administrator and Fire Chief last week, and doing the same with the City of Albertville Administrator and Fire Chief next week.
Thank you. All right, moving on to city council reports and updates. Item 5.1, Ryan, you had pulled that.
Yes, Madam Mayor, I just pulled this down so there can be a separate vote. I oppose this action because our city is able to receive excellent service from our existing contract providers at a price point that is cost efficient for the taxpayer. If approved, this pay application will increase the total cost to have our own fire department to $10,305,496.39.
Okay, is there any other comments?
Madam Mayor,
Corey?
make a motion to approve pay application number 11 in the amount of $806,000 and $519.90 for work completed on the fire station project.
Second. Motion by Corey, seconded by Tina. Is there any discussion? All signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion passes. We are under city council reports and updates, heritage preservation. Corey?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. OHPC met on 12, worked on things like the time capsule and getting that prepared for next year. As I mentioned in a previous meeting too, they will not be meeting in December, but they're going to still be on schedule for January and February. Yep.
Next is park and recreation. Michelle.
Yeah, we met last Tuesday. So it was November 18th. We reviewed budget information and planning for projects in the upcoming years. So it was a good overall review of that stuff. And more information to come on planning for the Prairie Park renovation work, and then also so things are developing there. Not much to report on beyond that.
Thank you. Planning Commissioner, Ryan?
Madam Mayor, there are no planning commission meetings for the remainder of the year.
Okay. Public safety.
Mike Scott has been very busy with meeting with a lot of our community members, also with the ambulance services as well. So contracts are in place for 2026 for Scott. There's been a lot of activity within the Albertville, Elk River areas. Just keeping everyone busy. Police, fire, that's really about it.
Perfect. All right, we're still under council reports and updates. Does anyone else have anything?
Madam Mayor,
That's right.
just an update. The selection committee interviewed the 3 candidates for the South Central Water Treatment Plant CMAR, and that AE2S enter into negotiations with Rice Lake Construction to bring forward an agreement for pre-construction services. That agreement will come to the council at the next meeting.
Perfect. And thank you, staff, and also Michelle and Ryan for attending all those extra meetings on that.
It was a fun.
It was definitely fun.
That's good that you're saying it after at the end of it. I would just like to remind everybody tomorrow is the tree lighting. So that is from 6 to 7 here at Prairie Center. So all are welcome to attend. Great. All right, next we'll move on to staff reports and updates. Sabrina.
Thank you, Mayor. City offices are closed Thursday this week and Friday for Thanksgiving. So just as a notice for that. And then newsletters should be going out. So I people to take a look in there. We do have some information of the building permit software that will be going live next year. So trying to get as much information out there as possible so people are aware of that change coming to electronic building permits coming next year. And that's it.
Great.
Mayor, Council, reminder, Truth and Taxation meeting, 6 p.m. next Tuesday evening in this room. Also, there's a commissioner recognition event next Wednesday evening. If you can please send ours repeats to staff. No further updates.
Audra?
Thank you, Mayor. Just letting everybody know that the Advisory Commission open needs will be posted and available for applying in December.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor.
Yes.
Audra, do you have a count of which seats are open, or I can reach out afterwards too?
I did bring it with me.
Okay.
I assume some of the people will reapply, so I
Sure.
don't know that there's any true vacancies, assuming people will apply again.
Okay.
Dave?
Nothing to report. Thanks, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Dan?
Mayor, nothing to report tonight.
All right. Ron?
No updates, Mayor.
And Wright County, do you have any updates? Okay. Jason, regards. He's not here this time. All right, if no one else has anything, then a motion to adjourn would be in order. So moved.
Second.
Motion by Tina, seconded by Corey. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. The meeting is ended. Thank you all for attending.